Okay, Tony, here we go. I subscribe to the Adobe Lightroom Photoshop suite. It's $10 a month. Um, so I'm starting these files in um, Lightroom because they're easy to manipulate. Um, and I would probably give you a hard drive with all these files because there's 2,000 of them and they're really high resolution, and there's no way you could Dropbox them. You and I would both be dead and buried by 20 years before those transferred. So I can give you a hard drive with these. Um, they're pretty big files. Here we go. So we're in Lightroom right here. And you can see, I don't know your familiarity, um, we got a ton of files, a ton, all right. And what we want to do here is be in the develop module. This presumes you know a little bit about editing there, where I've done a couple things. Really, I got to teach how to be an editor, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. We're going to take this file, and presuming you know how to do that, we're going to go to Lightroom Photo, edit in Photoshop. It's going to take this file into Photoshop right here, and it looks like that. We're going to hit Command. It's right next to your, if you're on a Mac, it's right next to your spacebar, Command J. It's going to duplicate a layer so that we have a virgin layer right here, background, in case we mess something up, which you won't. We're going to come right up here to this little guy, the selection tool, and we want the quick selection tool. Looks like that. Quick selection tool, and we want these settings right here. 10 on the brush options, and this one right here. Okay, a couple different ones. This one right here. This is going to allow us to drag and select things. It happens pretty quickly. But what I like to do is zoom out a lot, or excuse me, zoom in a lot, because if we miss something, and this process already does, see we're looking for these little marching ants right here, all the way around. It doesn't get everything, it works on contrast, but it always misses something, and it always does a good job, like on hair, missing those hairs. I gave her her face a little bit of Photoshop. Here's a great example right here. So I'm gonna take the same brush at my mouse pad and highlight this part over here. This part right here where it's dark, we're okay because we want dark background. So here's the big one right here. See these right here? We're just going to click and drag through here to unselect those. Otherwise it would be black. And it seems to be doing this as well for all the Marion stuff. Seems to be doing, oh, see, you have to do that again right there. Just clicking and dragging through it. Otherwise it's going to make all those black on the outside. So I'm going really slow again. The detail's crazy on this. Look at that. Plenty for what we need. So I'm looking again to make sure nothing's goofy. Just going around the outside. Looks good. There's a little spot. Oh, it's flashed from the backside. That's fine. And we look good. Part of this is because we use these lights, and you can see them right here on the side, that make a really sharp, crispy edge, so it's easy to, it's one of the reasons I shot this way. Makes it very easy to highlight the edges. so that this technique that we're using will work. We're going to come down here to this layer mask, edit layer mask. We're going to hit that. You see that's, you're going to zoom out. And here's what we just did. If we turn, let's say, that layer off, what we did. And I usually do that just to see, did I miss anything? Sometimes, like, it'll, if it's a man, it might cut off their ear if you didn't see it. There's that little spot right there, right? Down here really doesn't matter, right? We're just concerned about this. I'm going to turn this back on. I'm going to highlight this layer. I'm going to go down to this adjustment layer, this one right here. I click, I'm going to go up here to solid color. It's already clicked because I've been doing this for a few files. So I'll hit solid color. You can pick whatever color we want in the background, right? Too crazy, right? Totally looks obvious. There's a lot of green in that. Totally looks crazy. Down here in the corner is, or this corner is black. I think that looks, that's the way we want to go. It should look nice on the board. I'm going to hit OK. So now we're halfway there. I'm going to zoom out again, just to kind of look at it, right? And I'm going to go to this one right here. Excuse me, I'm going to highlight that right there. I'm going to go to this one right here. I'm going to move her over. All right, about like that, and make some big room. And we're done except for the crop because she looks small relative to this Jumbotron. So I'm going to go File, Close, Save, Yes. It's going to show up in, it's going to show up right here as a TIFF file. I promise you. Gosh, you can see that's not pure black. That's okay. I'll fix it on the next one. Actually, I'm going to stop this. No, I'm not. I'm going to go here. You need to find out the size of the Jumbotron. It looked like a 16 by 9. I'm going to do that, cut it down so that our model right here is relatively big. I may even go up like this because down here, both not attractive and we really don't need it. Go up like here a little bit, shrink it down a little bit more so she's in 1/3. It's called the rule of thirds. It's attractive. Hit that. Hit full. You can see I apologize. It needs to be a little darker. I'll fix that. But there you go, right? Plenty of room for what's going on. And other than the fact that this wasn't pure black when I picked it, I apologize. That's the method, right? Your eye goes right here. It's a little darker down here, which is fine. It's enough of a player. Stands out, pops really well. There you have it. If you're new to, if you're still new to Lightroom, I would suggest doing this. We're going to flag it right here, and then go to flagged. These are some ones I did earlier. Look at this knucklehead. Oh no, I thought that was Zach. There's just a couple I did just to see how they turn out right here. And I flag them just so that I can pull them, because you don't want to have to go through and find 2,000 of them, right? And I like these. These are real, I think what we want. I just cropped them down a little bit right here, this size instead of this size, for Instagram, to do a couple of them. She's just got a wonderful smile. It's real nice. And then there's the one we just did. And I would, for Instagram, hit this other crop right here. And undo this lock. Take this, get it down about like this. You know, just whatever crop you would do. Hit done. Hit just this selected file. Export. I already started a drive with that export files. It's going to go ding. And now I have it on my hard drive right here. I can show you how to do this too. Put all of them under export. It's right there. There's the one today. Spacebar. And there you go. Except in this case, it will look landscape-wise. Landscape. Let me know if you're having problems with this. I might be able to cut you guys a super deal and charge you $150 or something. Go through, I don't know, probably how many players at least? 3, maybe 5. It might take me a day. Probably don't have budget, but if what I shared is too difficult for you, let me know, and we can make it work. It might be $200. It should take me a whole day. Ah, look at that, Zach. What up? Can't wait. I'm pumped. So let me know if this video is over your head, and if it is, I'll go into edit mode and hammer these out next week. I will talk to you soon.